Yo, a special summoning event going on right now in Raid Shadow Legends you can find in the portal requires you to use some special champions from specific faction to beat the Fire Knight 20, 25 or even hard. In this video, I want to take a look at my team that I'm currently using for that Fire Knight 25 team, and also for beginner players, a team that can help you beat the Fire Knight at level maybe 20, so you can get some Prism Crystals right here to pull 3 times. Yes, you can get up to 60 Prism Crystals, and each summoning right here will take away 20 Prism Crystals from you. And if you can get up to the 60 that is available from events and tournaments that are going on right now in the game, you can maybe be lucky enough to have the 3% chance to get the most wanted champion right here on this list. Is going to be for me, Hefrak. That's the only reason why I'm going right here. That 3% chance that is possible for me to get some amazing legendary. I've never pulled a legendary from all this summoning event from Prism Crystals so far, but I'm not giving up on trying. Another reason why I'm actually going for it is because if you check out the tournaments that you can do, it's Fire Knight, and currently a regen set is available for you to pick up from the Fire Knight, a regen set event, and that's it right here. This is my motivation: Prism Crystals or Prism Crystals right here, and also the Primal Shards. So even if you don't want the Prism Crystals, me alone that has been saving a lot of Primal Shards on my account, I'm looking at that as an opportunity for me to obtain that. I'm coming to you with this video late because initially yesterday when this event launched, I was like, I'm not looking at it. So today I opened it, I'm like, maybe we can do something about it. And there's nothing else for me to spend my energy in the game, because I'm one of those players who was not chasing over this current event that is going on right now for these points. So I'm not trying to be first place, second place and all that. I just want to beat the Fire Knight successfully with champions from the Demon, Spawn, Undead Hordes, Dark Elves and Night Rev. That's where Cold Heart belongs, and that's where Allure belongs. 2 champions that are essential for most players who want to beat the Fire Knight and keep that turn meter down consistently. So let me just head straight to that event. And is there any other thing I want to do an intro or? Yes, I want to do a disclaimer. A fusion is coming up. You've already seen the fusion calendar, right? Or the fusion and warm-up event going on right here, and where you can just go in right here and spend a little bit of upgrade a artifact to 12 and get some of these warm-up events. Remember, you have 10 Prism Crystals coming in right here. Do it. That also remind me to tell you guys, if you're going for that fusion, if you're one of those future people in Raid who wants to get every champion, whether it's going to be a difficult fusion or it's going to be a fragment fusion, whether it's the trash champion or it's going to be a mid champion, you don't care about that. You just want to have the champion to sit in your vault. I belong in that category. I'll recommend you save your energy and gems for that fusion, which is launching in what, 2 days? When this fusion warm-up event ends, it's going to be starting that fusion. So if you've not been aware of that, it's not the time to start going to 500 gems. It's not the time. You have to be above 2,000, 3,000 gems to successfully beat fusions if you're going to be farming those tournaments and events from the fusion. So that's the first disclaimer. I'm not saying you should go into the Fire Knight and spend all your saved up energy in your inbox or spend your gems. No, I'm just going to be farming that Fire Knight for 2 days. It's going on for 2 days, so I'll have enough time to farm the Fire Knight with freely obtainable energy and hopefully get enough for that Primal Shards and that Prism Crystals. Now for me to go into the Fire Knight and show you the first beginner team that can probably do it at level 20. Doesn't give you a lot of points, but it can help you to get some points towards CVC that is going on. That's the first team right here, a beginner friendly team. And when I say beginner friendly, I mean there are no legendaries right here. It's filled with epics, and if you've been playing the game long enough, pulling shards on 2x events, you should have most of these epics. I'll switch over to my noob to pro right here and show you what that account has when I talk about a beginner friendly team. Where is it? Right here. So that's a Kale, that's a Cold Heart, that's a champion to keep me alive, because somebody will die during the wave for sure. The Fire Knight might even get a turn during the Fire Knight. So even if he gets a turn, we might be able to take down the shield again. With this team, with Kale starting the battle with his hit that does triple hits, right? You want to start that, not the A1. You want to use his A3, I think. And Cold Hearts, they can take the shield down the first time, but to keep it down will be a challenge. I don't currently have my Husk and my what's his name now, Seeker built on this account. That's why I'm not going to be farming the noob to pro for this Fire Knight. I can farm the Fire Knight normally with my normal Fire Knight team, but these specific rules, remember, you can just go to that filter, select include champions in the vault, and Demon, Spawn, Undead Hordes, Dark Elves and Night Rev. This is how you find those champions easily to fight this particular Fire Knight at level 20. Is it worth farming it at level 16? I don't think so. Level 14, I don't think so. You're not ready if you're still farming the final at that stage. Ignore these events. Wait until you get to level 20 and above. That's when you begin to chase after these events for those awesome champions that are on there. So that's the Note to Pro giving you what it thinks about this event. So it's from my main account that I'm currently doing this. For my main account, I'm not farming it at level 20 though. Even this team can do it at level 20. I just tested it. It was fully successful. It might take a while for the wave because my main damage dealer right here doesn't have a decreased defense helping him do more damage. Magna can take the wave down. It might take him 2 times to take a turn before he finally clears the wave. He's the only main person. This champion is just here for the boss to help Allah keep the turn meter down. So Skinfos and Allah and Coldheart are the champions keeping the turn meter down on the boss. Once we take down that shield from the boss, he will not get that shield back up again. And I'm just bringing this champion along just to make sure that if my Coldheart or Allah dies during the waves, they can be brought back to life and healed and stuff. That's why I'm bringing in those Rector Drat right here. So I'm not going to run this battle. I'm going to run my full team battle for you to see. But this is a 2-minute run or 3-minute run. Now for the end game team that can actually do it, I'll run that battle for you guys to see. And other options you can use in their place. I like to show that beginner friendly thing because if I could just come in here and show you this one, people get mad at me. Why are you showing all legendaries? What if I don't have a leader yet? So for those players who are currently have all these champions, you're an end game player, you're thinking whether you can do this or not. That's it right here. So you could use a poison explosion team to farm. You don't have to farm level 20 if you're an end game. You can go 24 or 25. Depends on the affinity of the champions you're bringing along. Allah works fine on 25. That's why I'm fighting 25. She doesn't work well on 24. She'll keep, sometimes she misses the turn meter, and once the boss gets a turn, people die. So that's it right here. That my team that is currently farming level 25 for this ongoing Fire Night special final tournament. So what does this team entail? Originally I brought in Poison Explosion, that is a Xavier in the first position, but Xavier was exploding successfully for the first wave and second wave, but when we get to the boss, something just goes wrong. So I was like, if I'm failing this run, or if this run is failing, it's best to just bring in my other champion who can make it very, very successful, and that would be my Duchess. So if you have a Duchess, if your run is failing sometimes it's not failing, it's best to just have a secure run with a healer who is a Duchess who can bring anybody back to life right here if they go down. So in place of Duchess, I can take out my what's his name, Bad L, and put in Duchess in that place, and with this Carvalax, he'll be the champion doing that poison with the help of Dark Kale. Dark Kale can also be used in this other team that I put together for an epic only team. But I didn't want to use Dark Kale right here because I felt like most players who are fighting at level 20 don't yet have a Dark Kale. But if you do have a Dark Kale, put in at level 20 team, he will even take down the boss as much as a Coldheart would. But still no decreased defense though. So that's the team that I'm going to be testing out for you guys so you can see. Before I do, let me show you some team presets that are kind of important for a team like this. Dark Kale is not doing anything in this battle except A1s. The first wave, second wave, and third wave are certain to use only his A1. Why? Because that's how he does damage. And he needs poisons out there to do that much of damage. So Carvalax and Badel are the champions who are going to be placing poison for him to just keep exploding with his A1. That's how the run is going to go. And Allah is very, very capable if she's fast enough. My Allah is 285. High enough accuracy to make sure she uses her A1 to keep the turn meter of that boss down. I'm using Lydia right here to put increased speed on also. We can catch up with the boss or catch up with the wave so they don't get any ideas. And then Allah is not allowed to use any other skills in this entire battle besides her A1. Even for the wave 2, even for wave 1, she's using only her A1 because I don't want these enemies to take a turn. If they do take a turn, somebody might die, and I'm hoping Dark Kale can still take the boss down. I've been hoping to do a champion guide on Dark Kale, but I've never really appreciated him so much on my account. But right now, he's going to shine in this battle. Let me run the battle so we can end this video. If you guys are not going for this, like I didn't go for it on day 1, you still have 2 days to decide whether you have energy or you have time to run this battle all night and wake up by the morning and find your Prism Crystals and your Prima Shards available for you to pick up. That's why I'm putting this team together. So hopefully tonight I can start this battle, go to bed, and wake up to see my Fire Night is successful. I will also have enough energy. Somebody's about to die. I hope not. because Cavalax is not supposed to die in this wave. If Dead die, like I said, I can always bring in my Duchess. If this run is failing sometimes and successful sometimes, I'll bring in a Duchess. And once I bring in a Duchess, she'll just replace Badel Kazar, and she'll do better healing and better revive. She doesn't have poison as Cavalax, as Badel, but she'll do enough for me to just survive the run and not be taken down or getting any damage at all. So I probably need to increase the speed of my Cavalax because it's currently at level 15 speed in terms of his boots, because I just stole gear from him and I didn't put it back on him. So maybe that's why he's not fast enough. But Dark Kale is the MVP right here, doing A1s and exploding the poisons. And Allure is keeping the turn meter of not just the boss and this wave down. If she doesn't take the turn meter of these waves down and 3 of them gets a turn, people will die. So that's just a dicey way to build it. But hey, there is a Rector Drat, there is a Duchess, 2 champions that can bring people back to life. You don't have to run this wave or this battle with just damage dealers. Always bring in somebody to secure your runs. In case something goes wrong, they can always be revived. You see, now somebody is dead, and now this run is going to take longer than expected. Hopefully, Badel can keep enough poison on the boss though, because even if Cavalax is dead, Dark Kill is the MVP. I don't need Cavalax for the damage on the boss. I just need Dark Kill. So I might bring the Duchess. Maybe I don't even need Lydia. I don't need Lydia does helps Dark Kill do more damage with her decreased defense and even poison sensitivity. I put her to start the battle with her A3 so she can help increase the number of hits we do on the boss. And we did not land poison on the boss. But our Allure can keep the Tomita down consistently. She's magic affinity and this boss is spirit affinity, so she will not get a weak hit ever. So this boss is not, we are not afraid. We're just waiting for more poisons right here. 2 more poisons and Dark Kill. You see the damage? It's not that high, but it's better than bringing a poison explosion team for level 25, I tell you, because poison explosion team for level 25 don't do maximum damage. That's why I don't want to bring them. What is it doing? Did it just take 4 extra turns? Well, that's relentless set for you. I promise I'll do a champion guide on Dark Kill if I appreciate him more, but for now I'm just testing him out and understanding it before I put out a hype video on him. So he's impressing me right now in this video, doing a 3-minute run on Fire Knight 25 for this faction only team is crazy. So that's my team right here. That's this video. I wanted to just showcase for you guys that this event that is going on is something I originally wanted to ignore, but when I saw the rewards right here in terms of the chance that I might get another legendary. As for the epics, if you're going for the epics, hopefully you can get a Rectograd if you don't have her yet. You can get a Husk if you need him, 3 copies or 2 copies for Hydra. And then if you're lucky enough to get an Allure, my Noob to Pro still doesn't have an Allure, so this might something I'll be able to obtain, but I won't have enough Prism Crystals to obtain it. So if this is not your motivation, then the Fire Knight rewards right here should be your motivation. So you have 2 rewards coming in. Either you are unlucky and get rares, or you're lucky enough and get some of these epics or even a legendary. Let me know in the comments if you're lucky enough to pull your Prism Crystals or Prism Shard and then you got a legendary. So maybe in 3 days once this event ends and when I finally pull mine, I'll showcase it in a video and tell you what I get. I'll not pull it offline, I promise. I'll do it in one of those videos and see what I can pick up from this Prism Crystals. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to hop in here and tell you what's happening in the game. It's pretty a chill day in raid. We're just running this Fire Knight, and for those who are still going crazy for this Halloween Titan event, good luck. I have hit my milestone, which is gonna be this Sun Wukong 2-star soul, and I'll be chilling. I'm not pushing crazy for this one at all. That's why I'm still chilling and missing out on Ice Golem. I'm missing out on every other thing that are going on. Remember, don't miss out on this. Go upgrade an artifact to 12 and get your free 10 Prism Crystals. Even if you don't use it right now, you can use it next time when another event like this comes around. All right, hopefully you guys like this one. Comment if this helps you out and let me know if you're fighting this Fire Knight at level 10, level 20 or level 25. Are you crazy enough to put together a similar team that can do it on hard mode? I'd love to see it. I think my team can try hard mode, but I don't want to try it. It's just too many hits on that shield. I don't think we can do it. For now, I might slot in a Duchess to make sure this run does not fail. But I didn't want to bring her in right here. I just wanted to showcase a team that can do maximum damage and clear that in a good time. But even if it's not consistent for the wave, I can maybe just accept it like that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.